Hi everyone!
Hi
I'm
guys!
Jasmine.
And I'm Courtney. I was about to be like, and I'm Courtney.
And today, we're gonna be doing GD's Coup d'etat. Like, freaking GD. Already. Again. Like,
Before we just get into GD, can I just say that when the second I hear that song with GD and Zion T, I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna my pants. Like, that's neither here nor there. Okay.
that's like something you just dream about. But then one day it's real, and you're like, wait, what? Like, literally.
I'm getting so hyped. Ooh, skin's looking a little crusty. Need some.
Someone needs some lotion.
Exactly. Oh my.
Oh, that's
so cute. Girls, if you take that thing off, you can see.
When we stuck behind that tree.
Oh my god. Stop looking like that!
That looks so creepy, that girl.
I feel like he's staring into my soul.
Cooking money.
Is he cooking money? Oh, it is money. Do you see how he looks right now, though? I don't know why him in that scene just gave me a whole like, NJ vibe thing. Like, I'm not ready. Even with his face covered, I just can't deal.
He just looks like...
1, 2, 3. Okay. Don't cry,
the
girl.
faces from what video is that?
Oh my god, he looks so creepy, but he looks so good. Okay,
his
sorry.
eyes are like.
It just got real. Ew. Sorry. Oh my
god. Ew,
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 ew.
This
looks gross.
See, if those girls had that one, they would be able to see.
You had it the other way around, girl. Peace. No, it's not peace.
Peace, y'all.
It's like peace sign with a piece missing.
Okay, so before we talk about anything else, did you hear that beat?
Right.
That dip low beat? Like, I feel like, okay, obviously there was a whole bunch of symbolism and stuff going on in that video, but I feel like I feel like GD has a very unique rapping voice, just the way he the way he raps, like, cup da, like, just the way he pronounces his words makes the song, even if it wasn't a creepy video, I probably still kind of would have felt that way.
Yeah.
Just because the way he's like talking and the way he's rapping
has more like emotion in it.
Yeah.
It's not like just like saying the words. It's like feel that.
You can feel it in your heart and soul, girl. There's a lot of symbolism in this video, so we're gonna try to do some, gonna go hit the web, and then we'll try to, you know, come back and maybe talk about it a little. So thank you to all the subscribers who sent us the link to this website where we got all the information from, which I will put in the down bar, and to www.twitter.com/talkaboutKpop25 for piecing the puzzles together and giving us fans.
It's like a 2,000 piece puzzle right here.
Exactly, the real.
ETAT is like, it's French, I'm pretty sure, and it's basically like, in a way, like a revolution, overthrowing of a government, kind of like a mutiny. So he is overthrowing the old GD, basically.
Hence why in the beginning of the song he's like, that my revolution is here, this is my coup d'etat, this is the revolution, because it's a revolution of overthrowing the old GD and bringing the new GD to life. Alrighty, so the MV starts and you see this like crusty, ashy thing like trying to like get up, but it's not just like any random like crusty thing. It's actually Jiyoung trying to rise, and if you don't know who that is GD's real name. And then in the other shots you see a pendulum, which is the swinging ball thing, which represents a time bomb, and that's when you see the like the kind of crazy looking GD that's just like, and he's standing under it, which represents him being under a time constraint. He is just pressured, but it's like kind of, he's just standing there so eerily and so like creepily calm that it's like he knows what's about to go down. It's just like he knows there's so much more to come. So then for a couple seconds it goes back and forth between those two shots, and then it's like bam, cutest little boy ever, and you're like, oh my god. But little do you know, he's actually staring at his own tomb. This little boy is representing the innocence of Jiyoung looking at his own death, and this is proven by the grown-up Jiyoung also wearing the same red glove that the little boy is wearing. And you're wondering, okay, like what is going on? Why is all this happening? But this is all basically just, you know, a little foreshadowing to what's about to come, because it's about to get real.
A little pre to the real.
Then it shoots to these beautiful women in all of this thread. They have on gloves, they have on hats, they are looking fly. These women are representing the women that surround GD, as in celebrities, gorgeous models, actresses, other singers. And the reason why their eyes are covered is because they don't see GD for who he really is. They don't see
John Cena.
They don't see the inside feelings, the true inside feelings of Jiyoung. And this makes him really, really sad, which is why you see him step into the screen and it's just like this glob of a broken, bleeding heart.
On his nice white shirt.
I know, it was really fresh too.
It was crisp.
And this is GD's first death, which is basically sexy, gorgeous women who just want the D. Like, they're not seeing him for who he really is. They're just like, oh my god, GD.
He's GD.
GD.
G-Dragon.
Girl, he is GD. The leader of BB. See what I did there? Then it shoots to GD peeping through a little hole in the theater box, and this is representing GD being trapped inside of a world that only wants to see GD. Like, we pay to see him. It's like he's kind of selling himself in a way. And then the shot pulls back, and then you only see his eye, and that is representing that we only see GD too. Like, we don't really see the inner feelings of Jiyoung. And that's why when you see GD inside the theater box, there are people outside trying to get in, because that are the fans that are trying just to see GD, and he's just sitting there in the middle, chilling, controlling everything. And that is his second death, which is the fans and the burden of leading the GD show.
So in the next scenes, you see GD laying lazily by a tree, just like chilling, and then there's this girl behind him who's in all black and her face is covered, so you can't see her. She's like a secret lady. And then you look at the scene a little more and you realize it's a tree. You know, the tree he's leaning on is supposed to be a persimmon tree, and all the persimmon fruit in the tree is supposed to represent growth, transformation, health,
good stuff,
good things, you know. But then the tree is dried up, it's dead,
crusty,
and all the fruit is on the ground and it's toxic fruit. So because the tree is dead, that just represents the fact that his journey has not been healthy. It's not been a time of growth and transformation, and he can't get up to walk to be with this secret lady. That's why she's behind him. That's why he's laying there. He ain't just chilling. Like, he literally can't get up in so many words, because of what he does, he can't be with who he wants to be. He can't love, basically. So he can't be with his true love because of what he does.
In a way, this makes me feel like the differences between K-pop and just maybe other music genres, where it's like you can be a huge famous superstar like Beyonce or Justin Bieber or whatever, and we know that Beyonce has Jay-Z. So if Beyonce's lonely as hell and she's just like not having it, like she has Jay-Z, like we know that she loves Jay-Z, that's her man. And same as in Justin Bieber, even though he's younger, it's kind of the same thing as when he was with Selena.
He can actually, you know,
he actually has like that other person
and be with her.
Yeah, and it's like in K-pop, idols, like they just can't be with other people. They can, but it like causes like all
the
this.
Fans are so intense.
Yeah,
that it's
like a scandal when it's not. Like they just want to be in love, just like in how GD has Big Bang and 2NE1, all these other people that I'm sure his friends, but they're actually going through the same thing. Like Top just can't go be with some woman openly, and like neither can Daesung or Taeyoung or CL or like all these other people. And that's what I feel like makes it even more lonely, because yes, you have friends and stuff, but it's different having friends than having like a love connection, like a significant other that you love and care about, and that you're openly like, this is my woman, but you can't do that really.
So in the next scenes, they show GD in a kitchen. You see like money hanging out the pots. He's cooking money. So basically it's saying it's easy for him to make music and make money. Like that's the easy part of the job, is the music, because that's what he loves. Like I feel like he's one of those people that is just born to do what he does.
Like if you're born to play sports, it's going to be easy for you to throw a football. If you're born to be a musical genius, then it's going to be easy for you to get on the keyboard and make a song.
Yeah. On the flip side, they show him in a dressing room, and he's basically in like it looks like an electric chair. And that's just saying that the other side of the job, like glitz, the glamour, the makeup, the hair, all the extra things,
the fame.
The fame and the glitz of it all is what kind of makes him crazy. And what kind of, because in that scene he's kind of like starts, you know, tweaking out.
Let me out of here!
And that's the side of it that makes him crazy. So that end result is the fourth death, which is the glitz and the glamour.
And the fame.
And the fame. The money, the cars, the clothes, and the hoes. In a continuation of the fourth death, they also showed GD standing with his eyes covered, and behind him was a picture of some eyes with one tear. And that represents him being GD and putting Jiyoung on the back burner. That's why it's behind him, painted on the wall. And he's just showing himself as GD. And then they show him the opposite with his face covered also, and then a whole bunch of faces on the wall behind him. And that represents him being Jiyoung and putting GD on the back burner, because GD has all those different, you know, crazy personalities and this and that and all this going on. So it's also saying, you know, he has to choose. He can't, you know, be both. He has to either be Jiyoung or he has to be GD. Then it moves on to the fifth and final death, which is
dun, dun, dun.
The scenes of him on the table and the media blindfolded all around him with cameras and microphones. That represents the media blindly reporting about him, saying basically whatever they want to say, you know, making things up, the scandals, the lies, anything and everything that has to do with media, also not seeing him as Jiyoung, but just as GD. In the same sense that we don't see him that way, in the same sense that other celebrities don't see him that way.
And I feel like this also plays into being an international fan, because we know about the real deal, like the scandals that have actually happened, but then we don't really necessarily know about all the stuff that's made up online over there or on magazines or stuff like that, or like I don't even know how it really is over there. Like I don't know if it's like it is over here, but this plays into the fact that like just all the stuff that people like, just GD being in people's mouths talking bad about him all the time. Like we don't see that side. So maybe as an international fan, I feel like maybe that makes us even worse, maybe a little bit, for literally just seeing him as GD and as how we kind of want to see him.
Because there's things I'm sure that they report about that we definitely don't hear. And then as you move on, we move through this video. He's on the ground, crows all around pecking at him.
I don't know why I just did that.
He's laying on the ground. He is dying, but he is not yet dead because we still got some more to go. Then it moves on to seeing all these white masks on a wall. Basically, like, throwing it back to Heartbreak Days. And then it starts crying black tears. So that's representing all his sadness and loneliness. They show GD holding the white mask in front of his face. When he moves it away from his face is painted completely black. His hair is completely black. His face completely black. His clothes are completely black. So when he opens his eyes, all you see is like his white eyes and blackness. So that represents his sadness, darkness, loneliness, depression, basically any bad, sad thing you can think of. Then you see him break it. So that is him breaking away from the GD persona and breaking away from all the sadness and everything that he's been going through and the loneliness and his scandals with the marijuana and the girl on stage way back when and all that other stuff is just kind of leaving him. And that's kind of why they had like a big puddle around him of like black on the floor, because it's like the leaving out of him.
I just want to touch on this real quick, the whole blackface thing. Now, this is not everybody. But you people who just want to say blackface this, blackface that, blackface this, blackface that. First of all, not every time somebody puts black paint on their face, they're trying to do blackface. They're not trying to be like black people. Second of all, why does everything have to be about race to some people? I don't understand that. Why does your mind work that way? Why do you, oh my god, he's doing blackface, this video sucks, it's so bad. No, like, you have to think about it. You have to look deeper into it. Do you really think that GD is just doing blackface in the middle of this video?
Right.
Really?
Right.
Really?
And people were already saying that when the picture
when
was out
the picture
on
came
Instagram.
out, they were like, blackface is blackface.
Yeah, and they didn't even, at that point, nobody even knew about like what the video was about.
Exactly.
They just saw that and assumed he was doing that.
If you're just a person in K-pop and you're so quick to jump at the first thing that you think may be negative or you think may mean this when you don't even truly know yet, or you just want to believe it no matter what anybody says, like, why are you even listening to K-pop if you're that on edge about it? Like, get the fuck out. Like, girl, bye. Girl.
Bye.
Bye, girl. Get out, girl. Woo. All right. And out of all people, any company, anything, do you really think for one hot millisecond
Why'd you don't play that?
It's not about that life.
It's not about that.
Whoever thinks that GD would do blackface, you're fucking stupid. God, you're just so dumb. Like, I can't. All right. Okay. I'm done this time.
All right.
But no, I'm just kidding. Okay, so after the painted black GD breaks the mask, at that point GD is dead. He's dead. There's no more left. He's dead. So then the next shot is the new GD walking up to this crumbled face, which is actually the ruins of the old GD. And it's like a broken face. It's basically representing a broken face, a broken soul, a broken mind. It's just all the ruins of the old GD that the new GD is walking up to. So it's gonna keep going back to that shot, but from there, the next scene is the Jiyeon, which you thought was just like crust and ash, that is actually the ruins of GD's death. As he's getting up and breaking free, the reason why he's literally ripping his skin off is because he absolutely wants nothing left of his old self. He doesn't want one single speck, not one speck of the old G left on him. Jiyeon is trying to break free.
You crack it
It did crack. Also, when you see Jiyeon pick up the rock, I don't know why he just picked up one. Like, that was like really
the smallest one on the ground.
Like, that was really gonna break down that whole wall. But what he's doing is trying to break the wall between his death and the new world. And that's why it shows the GD with the shorter hair and less black, and he looks a lot happier. Even though he still has that same kind of look on his face, he looks fresh, like he's at peace.
Peaceful.
It's like a peace. It's not the creepy one from the beginning, like with the ticking time bomb. And after that is when we see the red ninja proudly raising the flags. And red is the color of passion and strength, and the color of courage, the color of Coup d'etat, and the color of the new G Dragon. And then the peace sign at the end isn't like some other symbolic thing. It is literally just GD's clever way of spelling out his name, it's a G and a D. If you look at it really closely, it's GD.
When we first started getting into like, okay, you know, we're looking up the stuff, we're reading about this, and then the more and the deeper you go into it, we got like really, honestly, very sad. And it's, when you really think about it, a very sad video. And it's just, like, I really want to.
Please don't cry.
I'm not going to.
Because you're gonna like.
I'm not going to, but it's just like, it makes you realize we really do, you know, think that as a person, as much as we think, oh my God, we love you and you're so much to us and this and that and this, like, you kind of, at a point, lose the fact that they're a person.
I hope this is him, like, coming clean and, like, being like, okay, I was sad, but now I'm good, maybe? I feel like he's still probably really sad, but maybe he's, like, getting there.
Because I feel like either way, he's still going to have to, even though he puts out this song and people see the meaning of the song, he's still going to have to go through the same thing. The media is never going to change.
Yeah.
There's certain fans out there that, I mean, fans are going to be fans no matter what. They're going to be behind him, but the perception of him might not completely, you know, change for some people. At least he put this out there, letting people know, you know, I'm still human, I'm still a person.
I feel like at the end of the day, just remember Ji-young. Like, you have to remember that he is a real person. GD, even though some people may not think of it this way, it's a persona. Just like Young Bae and Taehyung. Two different people. Like, you just have to remember that these things are personas, like, kind of like Sasha Fierce and Beyonce. Like, it's a persona. Like, I'm putting on a show for you. Like, this isn't really me. I mean, it's a part of me, but it's not like the real chill at home, let's like have a deep conversation me. Like, this is what I do. Right. But just remember that even though I am famous and I'm GD, my first name and my real name is Ji-young. So let's remember that and remember this video and learn a lot and take a look at yourself
and the things you're doing.
What kind of fan are you? Just pause for a minute and try to think of what kind of fan
just
you are.
Just don't be that fan. Don't be that one.
Maybe we all are guilty every now and then.
Yeah, we all are definitely every now and then.
But let's not be season fans.
Yeah.
They just take it. And honestly, thinking about this video and then thinking about like there's such thing as Sing fans, like, literally breaks my heart. Like, they just, I don't even want to talk about it.
And
it's
the things that happen that, like we said before, we don't hear about that probably go on with these fans. Like, there's probably just like some craziness.
So I don't know how long this video turned out to be. I'm sorry if it was like super duper long, but we wanted to, like I said, we weren't originally gonna make it into 2 parts, but once we got down to the nitty gritty, we were like, this is gonna be a pretty long video.
We might wanna
like, you know, put it into 2 pieces. So on that note, like us on Facebook and like our fan page.
Follow us on Twitter and check us out on 247kpop.com and 247kpop stars.
And tell us in the comments what you think about all this. We will see you guys later.
Bye.